Welcome back, ladies and gents, to another episode of my Byzantium playthrough. In the previous episode, we took a tremendous amount of northern Italy, which is absolutely awesome. I love it. We got 25% income, or collecting rather, 25% in the Genoan trading node, which is so valuable, by the way. Absolutely crazy. Really looking forward to switching things up and capitalizing on that wealth. But I've been looking at our trading. Since we've taken over the absolute vast majority of Alexandria, I need to switch this guy to Alexandria, Aleppo, because he's not doing much for us, and we're not getting that much out of the Crimea either. So I think it's going to be worth collecting in Venice, even though that's going to diminish Constantinople, because we're going to gain, even if that cuts in half, that's like over 5 ducats, right? We will see. And then it may be worth pumping light ships into Genoa as opposed to Alexandria. I'll see how I feel about that. However, I think a good use of our money right now is to build light ships. So I made a template here of 20 lights, and I'm going to go ahead and throw that down. But this episode, guys, I plan to fight QQ, who is backed up by these nations, including Russia, which is pretty crazy. Russia is the only other real contender. We're really near on par with each other. But some good news, guys. I checked the ledger here, and he has hardly any cannons. I don't know why. They're probably all the Strautsky or whatever the bloody name is, the extra fire damage troops. That's probably why he's got nothing but infantry. Yeah, it's a little bit nerve-wracking, honestly, to go in against him. Hopefully he doesn't have an advisor like we do, a nice swaggin' advisor. Moving my troops over there, and yeah, we want to humiliate him, get some power protection. So, I want to sort out my army compositions, if I can. And really bum rush his forts. Definitely some pretty intense stuff, and I have to focus, guys. For reals. I have to focus and make sure that we don't make some noob mistakes. I kind of feel like I should just utilize everything. QQ's a little bit distracted right now. Yeah, I kind of feel like I should full bore focus out the Russians. Now we do have a large coalition, which is pretty awkward, because they're going to like the fact we're going to war, and I'm actually just going to go ahead and ally Denmark for that reason. Hopefully the coalition is that much more afraid of us now. Surprisingly, Denmark's not even a great power. Like the Mamluks are. Oh, no, they're not. They were in between episodes there when I was checking, but they obviously fell out of favor because of the land we just took. Poland became the new 8th great power. But the Timurids, Janpur, both of these guys are a great power, and Denmark's not, apparently. Either way, he's probably the strongest ally that we could acquire immediately. And in a moment, we're going to get an extra relation slot there. But I'm going to do that, hoping that the coalition diminishes. And if it doesn't, that's okay too, basically. It's going to have to be. I'm hoping that my plans of focusing out the Russians, even if the coalition did fire, I'm hoping that if we just utilize everything against the Russians, we've got all of our troops ready, and we take their forts, that life's going to be easy. So I'm going for 16 cannons, right? Okay. Let's leave one of these behind. Yeah, they'll do fine. This composition's good. Oh, I should have 2 more infantry over here. Cool. We do outnumber the Russians. We hardly have an advantage over him. It's pretty hard to say. We are essentially going to have the numbers via our subjects. Numbers on him. But yeah, he's got poor composition, guys. At this point, cannons are valuable, and he has hardly any of them. That's a big advantage, I would say. And hoping, really, really hoping to just drop his forts like they're nothing. It'll be interesting to see what his generals are like. Okay. So we're just about ready to go here. It might be smarter just to declare the war on him. That way I don't even need to worry about QQ. And then I can declare this war before we finish, so that Russians don't back him up. I think that might be smarter. It involves less. Let's do it. I'll wait a couple more months until we get in range. But yep, we're going to do exactly that. Now we have a ridiculous amount of transports. Shouldn't have to hire any more transports anytime soon. Bloody winter, dude. That's so disgusting. My poor manpower. At least my manpower's high right now. It's actually considerably higher than the Russians as well, which is good. Yeah. Why not go royal marriage with the Danes? We're going to get Diplo point ideas, rather, which means we can actually just cancel our royal marriages. And who knows? He's large enough to where I wouldn't laugh at the notion of getting a personal union over him. Apparently the French are really exiled. It's a shame they can't be unexiled in their sort of liege's land. Oh, I forgot about moving this around, didn't I? So we've only got 20% in Alexandria? Really? The MEMS have 47%? I mean, that should improve when we core this up. Okay. It's actually going to be worth, considering we only get 50% of it, it is going to be worth protecting rather in Alexandria. And we are building some lightships. Yeah, dude, nice. Collecting in Venice was a good call. 77 of 12. Brilliant. So our trade has dramatically increased. It would be nice to get some, I guess, trading companies for some merchants, which is not too far away. We plan to break through QQ, and then I could probably, one war with the Timurids, take enough to start going into India, get some trading companies up and running. And then we'll be really rolling in the dough. Here we go, lads. Part of the reason that I'm doing this, attacking him directly, is that we instantly have the power projection. We get a little bit of power projection from attacking him. And so worth. I want that power projection. Get those bloody military points. So I want to stick all by each other. And as painful as it is, I'm kind of using our big stacks here to, yep, go for the forts. Basically, Hoping to siege them real quick. Whoa, where did my military points go? That's weird. It appears to like gain military points and then spend it on integrating or something like that. Either that or I have no clue where my military points went. So, huge amount of troops. Whew. Good point. I should go for resign as well. Yep, look at that progression. Beautiful. Coalition joinage of Tunis. That would be upsetting. Because we have the mission to conquer Tunis. Yes, I'm hoping that these just proc, guys, really quickly. Giving us the, oh, not the ticking war score, eh? We need to make up to St. Petersburg. But, yeah, focusing on the forts for now. Get a good amount of fortage. And then, focus on the battles afterwards. To just kind of, demoralize him a little bit. Beautiful. Okay. Keep charging up to the capital. That fort level 1 should drop real quick. Yep, Tunis and the coalition feels bad, man. Trying to avoid these battles at the moment. So our heir soon may come. Well, he is of age, so we just need our ruler to die, and then we can get some good absolutism by boosting our legitimacy. But at the same time, our legitimacy is going to be so low that if we spend all of our bloody military points, it's still not going to be perfect. Oh, these provinces are so close to being stable. Maybe that rebel faction will not make it if we core up our provinces first. So guys, no, military leader. Oh no, I think it was our best military leader actually that we just lost. Oh, decent. Decent. We got another good one though. He actually doesn't have many cannons, remember guys, this Russian. Which means that he's certainly not going to have the same kind of base racing capacity as we do. And it looks like only the Crimea is really the vulnerable province to his units at the moment. Getting a little bit nervous though about the fact that he's kind of accumulating troops near us. He doesn't appear to have a general here. So let's see how strong your Russian troops are, mate. I want to attach our general. How much maneuver did he have? 1 maneuver. Forget it. He doesn't have any siege either. My poor bloody attrition. Oh my goodness, they're piling in like crazy. We might lose that battle. If we siege this... Ooh, it's not breached. I'm going to try to utilize these cannons here. The dream is real. Feels good, man. Let's go back them up. Yay! So, can we? Yes, we can. Now, should we break his alliance? I don't know, dude. I think that's fine. Not too worried about it. He is Orthodox. That money, though. Brilliant. That money. I love it. Any money is good money. Let's quickly look at any manufacturers. 3.6 is the highest. Yeah, not that crazy. But I do like these provinces. That's drylands. Yeah, that can be developed big time. That can be developed big time. That can be a lot. Cool, and that's without a workshop. So the workshop's going to be valuable there. So we've got quite some navy. Whoa. Wait, what? Really? Oh, I didn't realize we're over our force limit when I built that template. That's okay. But I'm surprised. I didn't realize that was the case. Keep collecting in Alexandria. That's going to benefit us. Okay, so no more navy then, for now. Which means buildings. No, not buildings. Upgrades. Give us those Diplo points. Trying to rush these down, guys. We're making not very much. So I'm focusing on Diplo right now, believe it or not. It's kind of a priority. We've got one more Diplo on our ear. And we now have power projection, so we're getting extra Diplo from that, which we were previously not. I hope we can make it in here. We can. Couple days. Big battle here. Wow. Wow, he might have reinforcements, but owned him. Very nice. So, quite costly to both of us in terms of manpower, but he's going to feel it more than I am, and we're about to set the capital. Very nice. I don't want to get confused with my composition, so I'm going to go ahead and send this stack all the way down here and start carpet sieging a bit. Of course his 4 level 1 would be the one to not proc. How ridiculous. Got some Austrians coming in. We don't have to worry too much about them losing battles with this CB. Use our siege. Oh. Okay, too late to cancel there. We might lose these guys that I'll leave behind, but I think we got to win some battles as well. That's going to be the quickest way to kind of reduce his enthusiasm and win the war. Doing well. Oh, jeez, his general's good. His general's real good. He doesn't seem to have much more going on. He's got a lot of troops down here, but they're not poised to win. Brilliant. Get wrecked. Feels good, man. How developed is St. Petersburg? Not that highly developed. It always felt so weird to me. Whenever I play Russia, I kind of don't want to change my capital to St. Petersburg. Finally got it. So his enthusiasm's feeling it. That's good. Feeling the pain. 35% in Alexandria, eh? Interested. I mean, it's increasing by like 10%. Interested to see what it's at when we core up the provinces. Obviously, if we state them up, going to have a dramatic increase in Alexandria. But don't really have the admin to spend there, especially when we're going to be able to state these up for quote-unquote free after integrating them. and everything else for that matter around Europe. I'm definitely going to be doing all of these three. I checked them all. They're all decent. And of course, they're in the Genoan trading region. So once we do that, it's just going to be amazing for us. Aragon is the most influential with 29%. Of course, collecting there with a merchant means we only get the 50% impact. But that's what, like 15% worth of 41 ducats. Very considerable amount of money to be had there. So we shouldn't be going all the way here for the show strength, in my opinion, because it's just going to take so long to 100% him. But we are going to humiliate and get what we came for, that power projection. It's bloody attrition, eh? It's the worst. And it's not even winter. But we're getting near to the 40 war score. We're now ticking war score. And his enthusiasm is already at medium. So hopefully, as we take these forts and just siege in general, hopefully it will not take too long here. Okay, so I'm trying to chill in the grasslands here, these occupations, so the attrition is not so bad, and if he makes a mistake, I want to go in on Muscova. Now the other thing I have to consider is we want to declare this war before we peace out. I must not forget that. The coalition could fire, I suppose. And it's sad that Tunis is in a coalition, which kind of makes the war much more difficult, I suppose. Hey, assassination of a noble. Give me that bloody loyalty. Feels good, man. Yeah, I'm actually not going to do this, though, for the 2 absolutism, because I want to jam it as much as I can. We know Ruler dies. He could die at any moment. No. Oh, no. Our general is not very good. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's quite a bad general there. At least he's got a siege pip. Oh, wow. I hope the army professionalism was worth it, guys. That's expensive, eh? Taking out a loan there. So, this rebel faction is diminishing. Nice. As it did not spawn yet. Oh no, this was converted back to Catholic, so we can't convert it for 19 years. Feels bad, man. That's okay. Look at Orthodox, by the way, guys. Looking good. We've got 180 years. Right? A part of me kind of feels like it can be done. Especially if bloody Russia will self-autonomously expand. So I was hoping we could kind of beat him here with the siege speed, but it's not working too well. That's awkward as well. Pretty close. His general's kind of better than mine, and he's kind of got more numbers, so I wonder if he's unlucky, well, or if we're lucky, we can take a fort. If we can just get out. So pretty close to being able to peace out. Okay. No, feels bad, man. Yep, so he took Muscovite. Look at that general, though, dude. That's really scary. I need to accumulate my troops up, you know? Okay, so that guy was 50% cheaper. It is time that we gain another 50% cheaper advisor, but this would be my preference. I can't get him for 9 years, though. So I guess Missionary Ascent is going to have to do us. Definitely not a bad thing. I shouldn't complain about that. Considering the what we're kind of going for. And this is a good time to get the 150. I was a year late on that, I forgot. But there you go. Pontic. Oh no. He can be upgraded for now, thankfully. But yeah, I don't think that's okay. That is Pontic. We're ultimately not going to be accepting Pontic culture, that's the thing, but I don't think it's going to be that relevant. So that's okay. Oh, he can't move. Uh-oh. Feels bad, man. Okay. Let's be a little bit clever then in that case. Gonna go in here while the garrison's still low. Should be able to siege that up really quickly, but he's progressing in the Crimea, which is high development. God dang it, are you serious, game? Gonna switch these two out because I've got a siege on that general. This attrition feels really bad, man. Really bad, man. Smolensk. Yeah, so he took Smolensk back. Man, you gotta love the AI in this game, right? Am I right? Like, yeah, okay, you got 3 siege pip. Good for you, man. But, I mean, you don't have any bloody cannons, right? I'm so salty. The garrison probably wasn't full, so calm down. But, I mean, look at this. We got 3 siege and 16 cannons. Takes my whole bloody life to do anything. His enthusiasm's increasing. He might be taking a battle, yeah. That's why. Alright, let's accumulate everything. I'd say he's pretty close to piecing out, I would say. We do make some nice money. Whilst we are not overextended. Oh, let's just do that. It's good. That's not so good, but wait till his enthusiasm diminishes. I kind of feel like we could charge everything into here, right? I kind of feel that way. Oh man, why are you such a tenacious bastard, Russia? It's not like you have a reputation or anything like that for being unconquerable. Oh wait. I think trade will probably benefit us more than our manpower, but it's hard to say. Yep, seems like it. Cool. I said manpower, I mean, you know what I mean. Cost. Maintenance cost. Okay. We will get -1 to rolls, but I think we'll win that. Not the worst thing in the world if we do lose, either way. Definitely winning here. Feels good, man. If I can reinforce up there, that will also feel good, man. We're winning regardless. Life's good in the hood. So are you done, Russia? Are you quite done, sir? Not even close. Alrighty. That looks pretty juicy to me. He's really making me work for it, right? The manpower. There's a bloody mayfly, one of those giant daddy longlegs flies, right in front of my face on my microphone, which I just removed. Thanks for that. Alrighty, so we can now piece this fool out. Let's go ahead and declare this war. And hopefully nothing has changed. Take some of that sweet, sweet moolah. Hey, we've got 81 power projection. That's something. Am I right, guys? That's something. And let's try, if we can, to get the heck out of Russia. Get out of here. Cool. Cool. That wasn't too bad. Like 30k manpower and some time. But, I mean, we've been fairly time efficient. It's not like we're, waiting to get out of... waiting to spend our admin or anything like that. We're doing alright. We do have some rebels coming along. And did I get good relations with the Netherlands? Kind of. Let's just do some relations with some of the more formidable factions that we may well find are desiring to coalition us in the future. So I think the best use of our money probably is upgrading, probably doing that right now. But let's pay off our loan first. Alrighty, so let's have a look at this peace deal. CB against the Timurids would be good. And most of this region here is required to form Rome. That's as much as we're going to get due to war score. But it's good, man. It's good, man. We're going to start getting some border gore out into Asia, guys, which kind of feels bad. Interesting. So, might go for a separate piece on that nation, as this was not overextending us maximum, and we can kind of re-evaluate. Cool. I'm quite proud, I suppose, of how decisively we wrecked the Russians. They were, quite comparable to us, but I think we just showed our prowess, guys, that we are the undisputed most powerful faction in the world. Ha ha ha. So strong. Disable supporting loyalists, eh? He's got one liberty desire from being disloyal or whatever it is. Hey, leaving coalition, that's what I want to see. Yes, please, be afraid of us. Yes! Excellent. Because that's going to make Tunis, last time I checked, yeah, essentially free. Is he defending himself? Oh, that's awkward. God dang it. Alright, change your plans. I'm going to go march a stack out here and hopefully at least grab, because we've got a truce with Clemison, at least grab everything that we require from Tunis here, and we might end up piecing that out first even. Now I kind of want my ruler to die, guys, and we might do an abjugate or whatever once we're finally at peace. he's not dead already. Because we're going to get bloody capped on our military. And, you know what? Oh, jeez. Well, I won't do it yet, but if he's not dead yet, I will boost the legitimacy simply for the absolutism. I just won't do it quite yet. Sweet, so QQ is just getting murdered here. Like it's nothing. Awesome. We are so strong. Hoping that Tunis puts up enough of a fight to where he's not, you know, completely occupied by the time we march over here. Yearly corruption on who? Is that our heir? No, our heir has 50% chance of a new heir. But yearly corruption we have currently, which is, that's nice for ye old economy. And we can soon pay off our loan. There it is. Very good. Starting to make some nice money. And, yeah, really hoping to accumulate some money. That's a problem. God dang it. So they just left because of that war they're fighting. Oh, what is our truce with Clemson? Oh, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Okay, it's coming up soon. Great. Alright, I'm not fretting about that now. Cool. If he gets wrecked by Clemson, that's fine. That's fine. Just focus on one thing at a time. Aragon is near being integrated. Woohoo! That's going to be so much fun. I don't like this though. Attrition. Alrighty, let's get this capital here to hopefully... is that his capital? Nope. That is. But let's get the province then. How about that? I might switch out my general as well to the general that has a siege pip. Dude, winning battles to the left, winning battles to the right. Life's good in the hood. So that's 34.2 overextension. Yeah. I think, oh, it costs Diplo points, eh? Forget it. We highly value our Diplo points. Yeah. Okay, so let's just, wait, shouldn't I be able to take that province via, yes, I can. Okay, so we need the occupation to do it. Let's quickly make occupations here and get ourselves out of this war. We got the war score already, which feels good. Stack white feels good. And hopefully when we're at peace, the coalition did diminish a bit. Hopefully it continues to diminish. And then we have free pickings. Alright, so Cossacks. God dang it, this is going to take a little while. I'm going to add every bloody steppe province to the Cossacks, guys. I might do that in between episodes, actually. But I'm going to try to get 40 influence. Is that what's required? Yeah, 40 influence to hire the morale of armies here. Unfortunately, it's not discipline, but it is 50% cheaper, and it seems that they're always from an accepted culture. So that way we're going to have 3 advisors who are all 50% cheaper and, you know, not that old, I suppose, because we recently hired them. So hopefully, why don't I hire something in the meantime, though? Really, no manpower or land maintenance? That's awkward. Ooh, decent general there. Yeah. Gonna boost them up. It's gonna be good. But I have to add every bloody stat province we have to the Cossacks in an effort to build their influence. Is there another way to do it? Is there any other way to do it? Gains influence. So we lose military power, land force limits. Well, it gains influence. It's just 15 military power. Do it. I think that was a smart move. Yeah. We should easily be able to get up to 40 then in that case. Just waiting for this occupation, and then we're going to go ahead and end the episode. Let's get 100% overextension. If I can click on the provinces. The bloody war score costs in these provinces. Because they're separate. I hate the border gore, guys. I hate the border gore, but this is going to be the smartest move. Get a short truce time with him. Bloody border gore feels bad, man. And then do it this way to make it as cheap as possible. There we go. So apparently we're not quite done. Hopefully if we take this. Okay. Oh, I thought I had an army coming down there, but they were exiled at the time, so they stopped moving. Please don't beat me. Thank you. Yay! Aragon integrated just before the end of the episode. Nice time there. Boom! The Byzantium. The Byzanta boss. Feels good, man, as a loud plane rolls over, which those of you who like to listen on a really high volume, I suppose, can probably hear. Life's good apart from the plane that goes over above. Big chunk of land, Aragon integrated. Awesome. We actually have a vassal slot, or a diplo slot, but I think of them as vassal slots. France is a madman. Let's fix that. And a whole bunch of people who can be integrated. But we're actually not going to integrate anything until we finish diplomatic ideas, guys. And then we're going to be integrating at a faster rate. We can triumph for Anatolia. Awesome. I am going to be doing that, but I'm going to wait until I want to roll a general. So thanks for watching, guys. That's awesome. We're going to get a Holy War CV against the Timurids and begin crusading out east into Asia, which is pretty cool. And I'm probably going to do this, guys. I'm probably going to do this because this is just ridiculous, and then dump all of our military points into that. But that's going to be next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We bet Russia feels good, man. We got some power projection, and yeah, I'll see you for our next endeavors next episode.